Okay, this will be an interesting one. Right, let's see if we can make it look any good. Wonder how big we're going to make it. 400. Actually, for some reason we're going, intuitively speaking, we're going with 400. And we're going to make it into a negative image. We're going to make this an interesting piece. Add a little bit of contrast. I'm going to darken this. Going to leave the hue as is. Let's see how we go with this demo here. We got here, it's called the Eureka factor. Aha moments, relative insight, and the brain. Interesting. So we're going to photocopy this part of that. I don't know how 400 is going to work on this. I don't know how we're going to actually fit it on there, to be honest. It's just too... The piece we're interested in is just way too far inside. So I'm thinking... Just going to open that up. Hopefully we can just line that up against there. I'm thinking 400 is too big. So we're going to go... What are we stuck on 400, folks? I'm wondering why I just feel like 400 is the right size. I got a gut feeling it's not, but for some reason my intuition was driving me to that. So let's see how this looks. Interesting. That's an interesting piece. Got that almost right in the middle, so I'm thinking we're going to leave it like that, and it looks good as a negative image. So we're going to move it down, going to slide it down a little and see what happens. Yeah, that looks better. We now have that pretty much close to the centre of the job, so that looks really quite good. So I'm glad I decided to do that. Wondering if we're going to do the rest like that. It's not perfect, but it's close to it. Close enough to it. So we're going to finish it off. So I'm glad I did that. Sometimes it's hard to know, to trust my intuition. I do struggle to trust all the time, but when it happens, when I flow with it, I normally get good results. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, but the thing is, no one's perfect in this world. There's no such thing as perfection in this world we live in. There's probably more imperfection than near perfection, to be quite honest. There is no such thing as perfect in this world, folks. You got to realise that there's no such thing as perfect, but we can always aim for excellence, folks. Let's see how we go with this. So let's go with this. Well, our black toner cartridge hasn't run out, even though we've completed our demo set. This is the last in the set of 15 for today. And we've got plenty of room, spare space left on this micro SD card. So things have gone better than I thought they would, folks. And I have to trust my intuition that even if things do go wrong, there's always a reason. And part of that reason is the fact that this world is imperfect, but sometimes we can learn from things that go wrong, for example. So now we're just going to line this up. And this looks sort of like a really Eureka of a job we've done here. I think now we can call this Eureka demo quits.